Hello everyone! There used to be a really nice reef tank here, and now it's gone, and it sucks a lot. Let's talk about it. If you've watched our videos for a little while, or if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, which you should, you may be familiar with this whole system. We called it our double reef because the top tank and the bottom tank are connected and kind of run as one bigger tank. The sump over here is what allows for that, so it collected water from both tanks, and then it had all of the equipment and the filter media to process the water, and then there's a big return pump in there that sends water back to the two aquariums. It was a really cool setup, and it was very unique. I've never really seen a two-tiered aquarium like this before, not very often anyway. It definitely had its own set of challenges as well. Actually working in the tanks was kind of difficult because of this racking system, like kind of getting my head through here wasn't the easiest thing. And evaporation was always a big issue because you've got 6 feet worth of aquarium up here, another 4 feet down here, and it's all being handled by a sump that's a little on the small side. So keeping the right water level was always a bit of a challenge. But yeah, anyway, the system was first set up about 15 years ago, and it was just starting to show its age a little bit. The main problems were the overflows and the standpipes inside of them. They just weren't really working properly anymore. So the top tank wasn't being skimmed well, and the whole system was just making a lot of noise, which in a showroom, that's a problem. So I had someone come in to replumb the tank and kind of modernize it a bit and make it as efficient as possible. And that's what they did. And they did a fantastic job. Honestly, it was so good. The overflows were working at 100%. There was almost no noise. I had better control of the flow. I was so happy. Then it was the weekend, and on the Monday I came in to find every Fishkeeper's worst nightmare. Yeah, the tank was leaking. Now I haven't, obviously I haven't pulled the tank out yet, so I haven't been able to really inspect it and find out what happened, but our assumption is that the leak developed while the plumbing was being done. I don't blame anyone specifically for what happened. It's an older tank, and doing that kind of work on older systems definitely has its risks, but yeah, it sucks in a big way. I've personally cared for these two tanks for over a decade, so there's a lot of time and effort and care that's gone into it, and it was looking so good. It was so beautiful, and it sucks. It hurt a lot to have to tear it apart. Kind of felt like I was losing a pet. Not the fish and corals specifically, but the reef as its own organism. Yeah. The good news, if there is any, I was able to save all of the fish and the corals. They're in another tank now, so that's really what matters, and I guess in that regard it could have been worse. So, what's next? And what even is the point of this video? In terms of the showroom, I've got some fun renovation plans in mind. We're going to try to use this tragic event as an opportunity to build something newer and better than before. I don't want to spoil anything just yet. We've got some cool things coming. We're going to document the whole process and share updates on here and on our other socials. So, stay tuned for all of that if you're interested. In terms of this video, I guess I wanted it to be a memorial of some kind. I wanted to share some pictures and videos and kind of highlight the journey I took with this tank over the past 10 years. I have no idea if that'll be interesting at all to any of you, and if it's not, I definitely get it, but it's important to me. It means something to me, and I'd like it to be out there. So, yeah. With that being said, thank you for watching. Sincerely, if you're still here, I appreciate it. And next video is going to be much less of a downer than this one, I promise. And yeah, for one last time, here is the Fluval Bottom Double Reef Aquarium.
you.